Hey everyone, this is Dayton, Screwed, and I was gonna do a little support thing today because a lot of people had asked me, and so I'm in a custom game by myself because what I'm gonna first start out is starting items. So if we pull up the shop, suggested, but let's just go click on Golden Come. Now, as a support, you can start with these three little golden comes. Now, each one of them, there's a recommended, like I said, but each one of them is for a different champions and playstyles. So, let's say I'm playing Soraka, right, like I am, and let's say I'm supporting, I don't know, an Ezreal, and we're going against like a Vayne Alistair. Now, Vayne, like I said, Vayne's a late game champion, correct? And Alistair has a really big hitbox. If I wanted to, if I knew I was going to harass a lot, I would buy the Spell Thieves. If I know I could get off my spells and auto attacks on the Alistair or the Vayne without being in danger, that's what I'd get. Now let's say we're scared of them. Not really scared, but let's just say you're not going to fight a lot. And this isn't a bad choice either. Because in your masteries, you should already have the mastery skill that when a minion dies near you that you don't kill, that you get 1 gold for it. Well, plus this will give you 2 gold, so that will stack, and so it'll be 3. Right? So, if you can get 3 gold per minion that dies. And also gives you some, and also heals you a little bit. But remember, not only is this item greedy, it gives you no combat stats like the other ones do. Okay? Now, what I mean by combat stats, if you're a tank, you're tankier. If you're someone who harass, you have more ability power. Like I said, look, no combat stats whatsoever. So, let's say I went Spell Thief this game. What I normally go, this is what I usually start, right? Now, of course, I have more gold because I've been sitting here, but this is the normal start that you would have. With this start, I'm gonna go to lane, start Q. Not that I normally start Q on Soraka, but you can hit more times than you can if you were to start E. Look at that cooldown level 1. Look at this cooldown level 1. Yes, you do more damage, but you have higher DPS with the Q. Now, like I said, this is just me talking about the items. I don't have any enemy champions to show you stuff with, but that's the point. It's just to show you the starting items, what they're there for, and who they work well on. I mean, it's a short video. I just wanted to talk about that, you know? Now, let me hurry up and talk about what they turn into. Now, Frost Queen's Claim, this. It gives you another CC. Yes, the stats are pretty decent. It gives you cooldown reduction, and also gives you gold per second, gold per 10. You don't have to necessarily be near a minion. You're going to get gold passively, but it gives you a crippling slow. You have to land it. You have to land it, but it gives you a crippling slow. It gives you another CC, which that's what I like about it. Ancient Coin, it turns into what the old Shurelius used to be. It's the team-oriented movement speed. This is the team-oriented movement speed. It also gives you gold per 10, gives you movement speed, period. And it's a good active to initiate team fights and to get out and to disengage from team fights. And finally, the Relic Shield turns into the Face of the Mountain. Now, what I did with this in my target game that I just played is that it gives, melee attacks execute minions. That's the target stacks that you get. Now, technically, Technically speaking, if you were to use Spoils of War every time it was up, you'll get more gold than Ancient Coin. Relic Shield would get more gold than Ancient Coin. Just talking about these two. But that's not going to happen all the time. So this is the more greedy, selfish item. But, like I said, this turns to Face of the Mountain. What I like about Face of the Mountain is literally look at its stats. The 500 health and its plus 20 health regen. That's pretty big. I mean, the only thing that gives you a lot of health regen, well, the big health regen item that it used to be Spirit Visage and Warmog. So, this is what I like, is that you can grant someone a shield that costs 10% of your maximum health. So, if you're someone who builds more health, that shield will get bigger. Sorry for that. I'm not moving because I'm just talking about the items in shop. But, so you have to know who's your champion, what's your team comp, and what your playstyle is. Because if you start with the wrong item, it's going to be tough for you. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about. So, if you have any questions or you want me to do more guides, I'm probably going to, but just let me know and I'll do a specific one for you. Well, this is Death Crew signing off. Have a good one.